Welcome back. Hi. Hi, frame rate. Welcome. Opening a bottle of soda, 1 second. I like this title theme a lot more than the royal one, personally. This is the original version's title theme. Oh, right, I gotta remember that you're not allowed to use the control stick on menus. Alright, so now it's time for the big boss. I don't think we can... Right, okay, so I can't progress Sojiro until I meet with Futaba during the day, so I need to do that next when I can. I'm gonna go talk to the fortune teller, just to progress her a little bit. Run!
Well then. Yes.
Let's just do it so that we get more points. Is today the day? It kind of just snuck up on me. Yeah, this upcoming boss is really cool, but I mean, okay. Just to explain, this is a take two of last week I streamed this, and despite playing this game 5 times before all the way through, 3 times for the original version and twice for Royal, I've never once died to this upcoming boss for the 6th palace. But somehow last week when I tried streaming this, I died 5 times. And I have no idea why. I have no idea how. I didn't survive. But, here we go. I'll try this again.
Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
I'm free, yeah.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here. Well, my role as Shujin's counselor does end today, so technically, it'll be our last opportunity to converse here at the school. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually.
I believe, if I'm correct, this was the second to last role that Billy Comets got to voice. He's the voice of Maruki. He's also the voice of Ferdinand in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would
You can always point out Spider-Man in these games.
Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy.
I mentioned this last time too, but for some reason, just this one portion here of his speech, the volume of his voice like fades out each time here. It's weird.
I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of
I
you
don't know why they did
have
that.
issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live.
It's okay.
What I'm trying to say is, Even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ow. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr.
Oh, he almost did it again.
Dr. Maruki.
Okay.
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Hey, Sleep, how are you?
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Fancy.
Well, you've got to be at least a little lavish on occasions like this, right? Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
Same here.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business.
I've been alright.
First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
Congrats.
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin.
Hold on one sec, sorry. Oh, whoops. I was hearing a little weird noise. I was like, that's not my computer, is it? No, it was my
And as a
soda
phantom thief
bottle.
as well.
How did you know?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
Interpreting reality through cognitive science.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets. Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned.
So remember last time where I was commenting on how dumb they were for not hiding when they would go into the metaverse because of Akechi's pictures? Yeah.
You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you. Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
Yeah, so since the start of this game, basically the very beginning. There he is right there. If you actually go back to the start of the game with this scene, he is actually there. Sneaky.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
Why'd you keep quiet?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
We made a deal.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this.
Good. You
If
better
you don't
not.
believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though,
Good.
it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
I'll do my best too.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
There we go. The speech raises the SP recovered from my mindfulness. This really, like, even if,
All right.
like, this is one that you
Alright.
basically need to max out.
I'm going to follow
Unless you
the
don't
path
want
I
the
believe in.
easy mode
I
stuff,
sincerely hope
then-
that one day, at the end of that
then
path,
don't.
I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Hey. No, it's
What?
nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
Oh boy, more texting. Fan site's on fire. Sending out the calling card today, yep.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
I'm telling on you.
Huh?
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
He didn't say he was the only one, but oh well.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything.
Are you sure? Like, either way is pretty sus.
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Sure.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
I wonder what's going on.
Okay.
All that's left is to carry out the operation.
Anyway,
Now we just have to hand it over as long as we can get it to her.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one.
You would think so, but I mean, this game doesn't do the best job when it comes to remembering things that it sets in earlier, except for Maruki there. So even though Akechi showed that he caught them, it doesn't matter. Like, just ignore it, basically.
Plan to be a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
No, it's not necessarily a plot hole, it's
In a special
just...
interrogation room underground.
It's just not addressed again.
My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
Yes, ma'am.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
Pat pat.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and...
So they definitely should have included more scenes with these two in this game and just in general, because I feel like the build up to this point, like she blew up at Makoto for no reason, and that's not okay. I'm not saying that it is, but there should have been more scenes with the two of them to see what they are like outside of work, you know? Like, that's kind of what I was hoping, at least, but they didn't.
Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
It's finally come to this. I could actually feel somewhat nervous. See you tomorrow. Go over the operation again before you leave. It's just as we discussed earlier, is it not? Operation of stealing Say's treasure. We'll meet at the courthouse at 6 p.m.
All right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time.
Especially not this
Tomorrow's a big
time.
day for us, so let's give it our all.
I'm not dying a 6th time.
Now then. The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided? Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well.
So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Is it?
It's showtime.
We'll see about that. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoa!
Where's the treasure? Seems you came just as I planned. That's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We'd much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Let's go!
Do you have a moment?
Surely I'll be able to beat it this time.
What kind of game will it be this time?
I like that still
No matter what
image.
you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
So the reason why I think this is like the second best part of the game is because it's so different from everything else. Where she's corrupt, but not in the same form as the other people previous. The other people were, except for Kamoshida, were like one note, not really that interesting people. She's like in this position because of what am I trying to say? She's not necessarily trying to control things. She's trying to fight against what she oh my gosh, I can't describe it. Sorry.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
This?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
May the best player win.
All right, let's do it.
Come.
All right. Actually, no. I'm remembering. We don't actually need to attack her here.
May the best player win.
This first part's a little scripted, so you don't actually need to hit attack her.
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Spin it!
You will predict
Obviously, we have to do it.
will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game from now.
I agree.
Alright.
Well, how will you bet?
High risk, high reward.
Have you made your decision?
So I do really like this fight, despite me dying to it many times when I shouldn't have. Yeah.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
Yep.
Really? How is she doing it?
There's a glass lid.
See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
We cannot allow this cheating to continue. I'm ready with—
Leave it to me. I'm on it.
I'll send him.
May the best player win.
So we just gotta go with this again.
displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Let's go ahead and heal.
Thank you so much! The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will...
So this time it doesn't matter as well.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Nice!
What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating.
Nice, that's cool, Sleep.
You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
You shouldn't be talking, Futaba, since you're not with us. You always stay behind.
Shut up! Shut up!
What the?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
So this is your true nature? We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Normal fight, she says.
What? The roulette panel's changed?
So this is the change to this fight that they made for Royal. In the original version, the fight would still be the roulette numbers and the red and black stuff. Betting like HP and money and stuff like that, and it would just stay the same the whole fight. This time, if the ball, whatever element the ball lands into, she changes into that element, so she'll use that attack and be weak against that element weakness, which is cool.
How about this?
However, the reason why there's Almighty on the board,
Don't underestimate her.
meaning it can go through all defense.
Calm down.
If you don't guard, then you almost die in one hit, basically. almost guaranteed to die in one hit. And that's what happened to me. I got her down to like 2 hits left, or like 1 hit left, and died like 4 or 5 times. It was because she got almighty. It sucked. But let's try and do this. So let's do Revolution. Also, this boss is one of the coolest in the game because this is very much Persona 4 like, where her shadow goes haywire. Alright, please don't be almighty. Anything but almighty. Thank you.
My justice has revealed to me. I must strike at evil with my bolt of judgment.
I have to get really lucky that she's not gonna get almighty. So now she's weak to wind because she's using lightning.
She's about to strike us with electricity.
Red Rider, go down.
Shall we?
Oh, she resists gun, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay. Morgana gets up next turn, so we're fine.
Sorry about that.
We're gonna heal. Oh shit, okay, I need to upgrade our defense next turn.
How's this?
Chase my wrath.
Thank you, Rami. Welcome for resubbing. 9 months in a row. Nice! You got the golden badge. Nice. Okay, let's do Psybreak so that
Sorry about that.
Haru can do more damage. Alright, raise our defense. Welcome in, yeah. Alright, I'm not dying to this thing again. Alright, now she should take more damage. There we go.
Persona.
Only victory left. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything.
Dude.
It might make right.
They did so well, like, remastering the boss fights for 3 Reload. I can't wait to see them do these fights in 4 Remake. I think they said it's not gonna be for last gen this time, unlike 3 Remake Reload. So 4 Revival could end up looking even better than Reload does, and Reload already looked really good, better than this.
No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
What kind of logic is that? It's about time you came to your senses.
Take this.
Well, I mean, it's the logic that the world is giving people. This is again part of why I love this story, this arc so much, is because she's in this position not of her own fault. She was raised and taught in a world that taught her to be like this. So we're going after someone that's innocent here. Like, she's not a criminal. And it sucks that we have to go after her. Is she still lightning? I think she is. Let me go ahead and heal Morgana.
There.
Sorry about that.
Theirs exceed yours.
Let's just have him keep using Almighty until... Alright, so here we need to make sure our defense stays up because she uses the element, and you know what, just to be safe, I'm gonna guard. She uses the element attack the same turn that the roulette goes, so that's what kept screwing me, was that I kept forgetting that she does the attack on the same turn, and I kept dying to that, so defense up and guard.
Taste my wrath.
Alright, please, again, just don't be almighty. No! Okay, it's scripted. It's scripted, it has to, it turns almighty, like, at least once per fight.
What the?
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Winning is all that matters.
This here. Yeah, so basically, since we have defense up, I'll attack once with, Joker, and then I will
Go down.
guard the next turn with him. She doesn't do that gun attack every turn. It's random chance, so I just have to risk attacking once with Joker and then guarding. Please, 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 Atlas, please.
Die, die, die.
Okay, that's not as bad.
Support's on the way.
Ooh, thank you. Guard.
Persona! Not finish you. Persona, this is a part of me.
Manifest.
Coward.
Please, 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 Atlas. Persona 6.
I just need to win.
You went back to your ways of other RPGs with Metaphor, and you made it so that the leader dying does not make it a game over immediately. For the love of God, please make that same thing happen for Persona 6. Please stop with this stupid, nonsensical rule that if the leader dies, everyone does. It's so stupid. It wasn't a thing before Persona 3. Thank you for the hydrate.
All that matters. Die, die, die. That's right.
I'm risking it. Oh no, this should be an easy win. Since I guarded. There, oh my god. How the hell did I die 5 times this thing? I'm pretty sure... This is hard difficulty, I think. Actually, not normal. But there we go.
That looks useful. Well done.
Useful? Nah. Oh, and Last Stand. Let's get rid of... Masayo.
Hell yeah! A new move!
Okay, we need this. Let's, shock boost, select boost, away with... Yeah, we don't get surrounded too often, so let's just get rid of that one. High counter. Does not stack, so let's get rid of Counter Strike.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain?
Which isn't what she was doing, by the way. So...
Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first...
She was about to, but she wasn't doing it yet at this point.
Sis.
My justice.
So, in a way, it is important that we did this, but she also, at the same time, doesn't really deserve it.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father.
This literally could have been an email.
What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Wanna continue?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright?
I am. Let's go.
Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
I'll do it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Yeah.
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
Again, I really don't like the name Queen for
Sure you ain't
her.
gonna die.
It just does not
It's
fit.
you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Tutorial over.
There's someone here. He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get running!
Here we go.
This is our only chance!
Stay calm. You can get away now.
We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
Yeah, now the game begins.
Just concentrate on getting away.
Dude, could you imagine if Atlas actually did that? Where they made like a Persona game that
I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an
made it so that it does this where it's like you play the intro and then you have to play the game up to the intro and then it repeats again and again, but like it's different things happen each time. That would be cool, but it would be way too long.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is... Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can...
Stop right there!
A Persona game based on time travel actually would be pretty cool.
Joker!
I'm pretty... Atlas probably has done an RPG related to that, and I just forgot which one it is.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Persona!
Unfortunately, he does not add back to our party.
Go down! Let's go. You're mine. It's fine. It's time. There. This hurts.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
I never pull out.
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door! You should be able to get out that way.
Dude!
No.
Yep.
What the? Come on!
Okay, I'm not gonna let all of the dialogue play because we've already seen this.
Nope.
I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right.
Back to that.
All right.
And this scene plays again too.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy. Even you can't take on this many.
I can take on this many.
Huh? Joker!
Thighs.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
She's so cool.
My
See, like-
self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, senpai!
No, this is exclusive to this game, this character.
The enemy readings have decreased?
I was about to say, she's the newest to get her persona. But she's acting like she's the same as Joker, where she's like natural with it. Why does every other character need like the tutorial explanation and everything of what's going on? Like they should all have been like this.
It's been a while since we last fought side by side, but this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Atlas doesn't allow me to be a party member yet. She should have been a party member. They introduced her during the Okamura arc, the one before this. Or not in, I mean like, they have her awaken during that. But you can't play as her after that? It's really stupid. And it's just laziness.
That's the last of them?
It's literally just laziness because they didn't want to add her to the background of cutscenes and stuff.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
What they should have done is they should have let her be a party member from that awakening point through the end of the game, right? And all they needed to do, literally, was just put her character model, like, with the group of them in cutscenes. She didn't have to say any dialogue. She could have just been there. It would have been kind of weird, but it would have been way better than not letting us play as her at all.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
Well, and it's what's so weird is that the re-releases of this, like the ports, the multi-platform ports, they render the 3D cutscenes in real time, so like whatever frame rate you have it set to. And it's like, okay, so they could have modified the scenes to allow that? Why couldn't they have just done simple animations of her in those cutscenes? Again, didn't necessarily need to talk. But still, like, if you're gonna go through the detail of making the 3D scenes run differently and whatnot, and not have them be pre-rendered MP4s, then you could have gone in and done more, but you just chose not to.
However, please don't forget the promise we made.
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
So like that's my main complaint with her in this game.
Let's do it.
Is that Atlas was just lazy and didn't want to put in extra work in a remaster of a game that desperately needed extra content and stuff to be better. Well, not desperately, but still.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
There's gonna be a scene later, which
Wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
coincides with what I was just talking about,
That's just how it is. After
and
that
it makes me really mad
doors
when it happens.
closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
I turned the voices in these 2D scenes down a little bit. I can't remember. They're sometimes a little too quiet now.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
Yeah, like individual dialogue for like separate characters like that is quiet, but then like that crowd shouting noise was loud, so it's weird mixing.
Here? What's wrong? These readings. It can't be. What happened? An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Joker, 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 Joker! Everyone has to say something. I like to call that the three houses effect.
Still struggling. Suspect secure.
I think
Expect to find some kid.
I mentioned
You have your teammate to thank.
Oh, hold on one sec.
You were sold out.
So with the original Persona 5, I only watched the initial reveal trailer, like gameplay reveal trailer, and then I saw the main characters like promotional stuff, like saying these are the main characters and their names and stuff. And that's all I looked at for this game originally because I wanted to be as like I didn't want to know too much. So at this point, not this second time it's shown, but the very beginning where you play this the first time, my thought was like, well they introduced Akechi last, so my theory was that he was the one that sells everyone out. But my thought was that he did it unwillingly at the time, like maybe he was forced to sell them out in some way. If you haven't seen what's coming up, you aren't ready. It's quite good.
Guess the drug was too strong.
The drug was too strong.
Wake him up.
It's too strong, but all it takes is a splash of water to wake up. Okay.
No dozing off.
Oh no. The drug that's so strong, beaten by water. The W virus.
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot?
Yeah, give me another one.
Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? You hear my question? Answer! Obstruction.
Pretty sure you're not allowed to do this.
Blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this.
Except they
You
weren't.
seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
That's the made-up stuff that they thought Sai was doing.
You should know your place.
When she wasn't. This would have been really funny if they actually let you rename your character.
It's a confession under your name.
They don't, it just skips that.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Are you gonna take responsibility for kicking me in the stomach? No, of course not. Only minors need to face the consequences of their actions. Adults, they don't have to. Which is funny because that's actually how most adults in the world think.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office. Just let me through. It's urgent.
What you doing,
There's something
Emma?
I need to confirm with the suspect.
What you doing? You smell? You smell something?
Nijima-san, I believe this case is
Sadly,
no longer
most
your
adults in this
jurisdiction.
world are still children in adult bodies.
Besides,
You prosecutor Sai Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
How dare you do your job that I told you to do?
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be...
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
It's been literal
For your own
months.
sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
That's all he
I
says.
see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
I thought we already did.
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah, I
most
did.
likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward,
Proposal?
I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto.
Were we friends on day
One of
one?
the victims of the Kamoshida case, On Takamaki.
Maybe day 2, but day 1? I don't know.
Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
1 second, I need to go check something, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my parents came home, so I had to say hi at least. No.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
No.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Nope.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
Bitch, we have a social link.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It's wrong.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who's made wrong choices. Justice? Then
Righteous?
tell me, what is this justice you speak of? Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us.
Mm-mm.
You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help
Then
that
why are
your
you
story
beating
sounds
me
like a
up?
fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
You're giving up?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Do you know this place?
Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Gee, I wonder.
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
You do it, Morgana.
That'd be impossible. A cat giving someone a smartphone is completely unnatural. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I might.
You're not joking, are you?
Well, I
If you
am
know
Joker.
something, You must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him?
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the true
The
culprit.
true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Powerpuff Girls, yes.
That's it? What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am thy
There we go.
All right.
We get no bonus for that.
All right.
We confuse Satan.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you.
Yep, we just saw this game.
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look for...
Whoops.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment.
Hi, Joey.
Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks.
Yep.
That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together?
Is this a prank?
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Oh. Sorry.
Hmm?
Well, game over.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance.
In a way, he's right, because because of how simplified they are, how they all rely on him too much.
I will keep my eye
But
on
anyway,
them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No. It can't be.
Deserved. Fuck you.
Even me. God damn it. Shit.
Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba?
So,
who is this?
I'm also still kind of... I mean, oh no, I shouldn't say anything yet.
Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be.
Atlas, you and your...
So it's all true.
Abusive flashbacks.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
Good, good.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How
Thanks for
about
the
we
hydrate.
have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, It seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
So is this the same day or the next day? I can't remember.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
Fuck off.
Breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed?
Why?
Why
I don't know.
did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Hello. Yeah, I've had this design since September, or no, I mean December, sorry. They sound the same. New design, it's just an image right now, but yeah.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Yeah, I just wanted to move on from that design, but thank
First time
you.
he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
He's...
Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
We really need it.
Right. It's a necessity.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible.
Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect. An incredible one. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait!
Welcome back, Sleep.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
How the hell did they get down here?
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still
Well, it's not a
things
game.
that must be done.
Yep, so now we got just a lot of story. So...
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Trying.
Are you listening?
Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
Yeah.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi
He's bald.
say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
Hi, thank you for
I think
following.
that will be the case
I appreciate
eventually,
that.
regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Yeah, welcome.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into
I don't know how to
the
pronounce
palace
your
like
name,
we're told,
sorry.
He'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
Matey, hi.
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been?
Pretty good.
Thank goodness.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered
Time
dead?
for
You
explanation.
weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you
Metal
guys
Gear.
are going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
He was too sus.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
Exactly.
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff.
Yeah, you're doing a terrible job explaining, guys.
So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person.
Wait, so then why can't Sei hear him? Because she technically was put into the metaverse briefly.
Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality.
Oh, okay, no, never mind. She has to be in the palace when she hears him,
It's
okay.
a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
Yeah, she should be a Persona user, but she's not,
When we
because
talked to
Atlas
Akechi
is
at the
stupid.
school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk.
She had the perfect
but we
name,
already
too.
saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction
I
to
honestly
that
feel like
pancake
this whole
comment
moment
was an honest one after
takes
all.
too long, but oh well.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
Quirky?
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
The room.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours.
Thanks for answering, Akechi.
After to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, to an extent, it's okay to, like, give an explanation of things, like more than once, at times, because of the fact that these games are so long. Like, you obviously can't play too much in each sitting, but like, there comes a time where you get to like the Ace Attorney problem of just too many times showing people the same thing over and over, and it gets really annoying.
That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leaders.
They're still going, oh my god.
He killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail?
No!
I'm sorry for using you without your permission.
You don't need to.
All the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive...
Okay, we get it.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
And you can say like, well, obviously this is for Sojiro to understand everything. But you don't need to spend this long talking about it. You can summarize it better. You don't need to...
Back with Kamoshida,
my god.
we came in from the station without even noticing.
We had no idea.
Totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
You just said that!
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well.
So...
once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
The problem is... this was a bad idea to do, like, right after everything that just happened. You have to, like, maybe make more than just one big scene like this to explain things and, like, just get everything up to speed. Like, this could have been split up in, like, to 2 to 3 different scenes. Instead of just dumping all this
rivalry forming with Akechi.
right after spending so long
But I
on
just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target.
the boss and the twist.
The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate.
That's gonna be the catchphrase for
I wasn't myself at all.
Persona 4 Trauma Center, heal your heart.
I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its
Did I say
location,
4 or 5? I meant
take it
Persona
you
5,
used the
obviously.
data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were 2 things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
How?
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
You're not gonna say, huh?
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
So they made an entire plan to fool him without even knowing if it would work or not.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
What do you mean? You just said you weren't sure if it would work, and it didn't work until after we beat her boss. How would you go into the palace knowing that?
Went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
No, you didn't!
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
I know I'm nitpicking, but, like, come on.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world?
All I needed were the coordinates.
But how did you get down there? That's good art, though.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious.
How do you know this?
It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room.
You weren't there. How do you
Surely
know?
He was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the
At this point, yeah, at this point I just don't
myself.
care. Like, it wouldn't be so much of an issue for me personally to get through this if the plan actually made sense. There's so many little tiny details here. Death by 1,000 cuts. It doesn't make sense. How did this work?
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone.
As long as you're confident enough in what you're saying, you must be right.
Huh. So in other words, I've been...
Oh, sorry. God, the A button on this controller is really
I've
sensitive.
been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
Experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
Yeah, but she could have ignored it and just left. You don't...
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding.
What do you...
I had hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place.
Oh, such a grand operation. Ugh.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why this plan doesn't make sense and you shouldn't be so confident in it. You should be happy it worked, sure, but you can't be acting like, we planned this all along. Like,
That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
oh my god. I'm tempted to just skip the rest of this. Don't remember drugs.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
But you didn't tell her! You didn't tell her! Oh my god!
As a result, we emerged victorious.
I hate this!
And the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
Yeah, because it's
I
stupid.
figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was
Sojiro is all of us.
suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
Why? Oh my god, you should have at least checked. I understand it. You would have made it falsified anyway, but still.
The bad guys have that much influence?
If there was a body there, then they wouldn't have been able to just be like, oh well, we can just falsify it anyway. We gotta change it a little bit, you know?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him.
There is a huge difference between this whole thing and, like, figuring out Akechi was the culprit all along and all this nonsense, and finding out who the true culprit is in Persona 4. Because, like, Persona 4 was written way better in that regard. This literally just all comes out of nowhere, when in Persona 4 there's a proper build-up and everything.
The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
Yeah, that's why this plan sucks and you shouldn't be happy about it.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion.
It was a... The calendar said it was only 1 day! Okay.
Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
I'm just done. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna pause anymore.
I wanted
Just let them yap.
But considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
To be fair, that was a lesser, it wasn't as aggressive as an insult, but still, Morgana, are you fucking serious?
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who is meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Minty. 5 is my, story-wise, is my least favorite of, these, the like 3, 4, and 5, definitely. Except for the start, the very beginning and the very end with the royal content. I think 3 and 4 story are so much better than everything in between Kamoshida and the royal last palace and finale. When I first played the vanilla version of this, like when it first came out, I was so in love with the game at first with the Kamoshida arc because it was so well done. And then, like, the next one, Madarame, was still cool, but not as good. And then, like, Palace 3 and onward, until, 3 and onward was just like, okay, it's just going downhill. And then you have, like, the little bit of the height here back with the 6th Palace before this moment, and then it just goes downhill again, and I didn't like the ending of the original game. So I'm very glad that they extended the game and made a much better ending.
Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too.
Persona 3 is my favorite game of all time. Any of the versions, like anything, like the 4 different versions in the game, the manga, the movies, stuff like that. Favorite game of all time. 4 is probably in my top 5 favorite games of all time. Persona 2 is my favorite story and like cast of characters. Like when you combine both of the games, both part 1 and 2. Persona 2. Oh my god, they need to remake it, seriously. So that people can actually play it and see how much better it is than this game.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want.
Again, this game is good, but it's just not as good as the ones that came before it story-wise, in my opinion.
You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the life.
Oh no, I'm gonna turn into Futaba!
It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
I think, like I was trying to say, I think the first arc with Kamoshida in this game and the last royal additional arc, more so the first arc, I think both of those are some of the best, like, plot, like, stories in the whole series. But, like, yeah, like, everything in between is just very, very hit or miss. More misses than hits. Oh my god. Oh, what's that? Your mouth is moving, but you're not saying anything.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
I want to see how far I can get into the next palace in this stream.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
Wait, really? You didn't like the twist? Or am I not understanding what you mean?
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero,
And I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
It's been a day!
Possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
No!
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
I'm not quite sure what you mean, Minty. Sorry.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility.
First of all,
First, he would
he's
profit
bald.
from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his
Like all
current position
politicians.
and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
It's not your fault, Minty. I just have a really hard time
what it takes.
with
Mom.
understanding stuff.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job.
And here we
The
go.
one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido.
And that right there is confirmation that Wakaba and Maruki were working together on the same team.
From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I
Accidentally.
tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head? I always
Nothing.
think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Okay.
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
3 houses.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the
Hell
17th.
yeah.
It's best we hurry before
After
they
all
discover
this, we
there's
get
no
to
body in the morgue.
do more palace
Should we
stuff,
start
so...
tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
That's one thing I like about the ending of
Said he went
the...
back home for family reasons.
The ending part after this is that it all happens much quicker than, like, you have less...
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
less fluff, I guess, to deal with now, after this.
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's club.
Oh my god.
Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public. He has ruined countless lives. A mere change.
Okay. We're done. Sorry.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy.
2.5 years ago, I had a full head of hair.
Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
That you stole.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger...
Wait, hold on. Okay, that's a mistranslation, probably. Because that was a mental shutdown that he's been doing. Mostly. Not.
Psychotic lapse or mental shutdown.
This game has a problem with keeping the two separate.
And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
Like, there's clearly two different things going on, but the game does a poor job of wording the differences.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out.
Well, you did a really poor job of that.
Doubt must be severed at the root.
Because you got the other guy to deal with now.
After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way
Persona 4 revival!
at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dealing with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world.
Look at that face.
Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well...
Oh my gosh, okay.
Well then.
I should write something.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Hell yeah, no school.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well.
Nice.
I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Thanks.
We should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that... So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Oh yeah, we'll get a thanks related to her from Atlas.
There's no point in even having an election. Of course, even more.
Oh yeah, I just skipped this. So now since we don't have school, we have to see the other perspectives of them. Mostly the same thing though. Heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Planning something with Sakamoto and the others, huh? Try not to trouble the school or parents, okay? Sweet, we get a month off of school. How could the police let him commit suicide in jail?
Cut that out.
Okay, what can we do? Oh, nothing apparently. Yeah, you should have been worried about contacting me.
Hey.
Okay. Good night, sleep. Have you figured out the keyword? Nope. Okay.
You going out?
Yep.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a
Haru,
school?
you poor thing.
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
He's evil because he's
I did some light
bald.
research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking.
No! On!
Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young
Yeah, On, what
adults
did you
like
expect?
can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Yeah.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once.
I mean-
Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strategy.
You can still see his hair
Meet at
and
Lublin,
glasses
We should all think about this tonight.
under the hood, so maybe, yeah, maybe you should do a better job of disguising yourself.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility?
I don't know,
toward
you tell me.
personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Tried looking Shido's interviews up online. Checked his profile as well, but I can't find much outside of his title and education. He's 53 years old. Apparently he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the Prime Minister.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Thanks for stopping to talk. Thanks for stop talkings while we can check our phones, dude. I appreciate it. Alright, am I not allowed to do anything? Let's see. Okay, I still need guts.
Oh!
Gutsier, okay.
Okay. Hmm? Do you think...
Oh, no! No! What are you...
Oh!
God damn it, I'm using a different controller than the PlayStation one, so I pressed the wrong button. Whatever, I got 1 point at least.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be hearing that a lot. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. I'm still alive. Ren, that's your girlfriend, man.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Oh my god.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
How do you not get it?
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
No.
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Good. Get rid of that
Phantom thieves are
website.
evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
What a surprise!
Akechi aside. We'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
It's almost like that's the entire point of the media. Why nobody should
Were there
care.
any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
How convenient.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
How the hell do you not know this, dude? Come on.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Oh, Haru went too. Nice.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals. and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope.
That's what I think about your speech.
The burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Oh, wrong way.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, we just saw that.
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid, you don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last.
This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
What
I
are
don't-
you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person? Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Hold on, let me check again in my flashbacks.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Oh, look at
Shido
Ryuji.
was already a politician then.
Never
Yet he
mind.
sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different.
Ryuji, you gotta understand this. You gotta understand that is every politician. Come on, man.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
Of course.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others.
Yeah, he just said
The
that.
keyword for what he believes the diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's do it.
Well, I was thinking I might try and go further today, but I think I'm too annoyed at the moment. So I might just stop here for this time and then continue tomorrow. We're getting there though, we're getting to another decent palace.
I should write something.
Yeah, I think I might have tired myself out. So I'm gonna go try and relax.